Last year, we spoke to British Chinese children who told us they were being bullied because the pandemic began in China. Well, the latest figures show racism towards that community has more than doubled since then. So we asked them about their experiences.
Since the virus started in the UK, the racist comments have gotten worse because I've experienced them more and more times. When I was out running with my mum, there was these teenagers in a car and they were swearing at us because we were Chinese.
The virus is just making the comments worse.
I've had more fear, I guess. I'm walking around my school grounds and walking around the streets, being called coronavirus or go back to China because of my Chinese race. So I'm definitely more scared than before.
I see videos promoting racism and videos showing racist attacks against Asian people, which makes me feel quite uncomfortable and scared that similar things could happen to me.
When I went back to school after lockdown, people said more offensive things about Asians. If there wasn't the coronavirus, I don't think they would have said anything about the Chinese.
At the start of the pandemic, they were saying, oh, she's contagious, stay away from her. I feel a bit frustrated that we're still talking about it a year later.
This guy who kept on saying that in China we ate bats until I started bursting out crying. I just find that really offensive and racist.
I always question myself, why did they do that? I really don't like them saying mean things to Asian people. It makes me feel very sad because people know that it started in Wuhan, but it's not the Chinese fault. Everybody's really struggling, they're all panicking, they want the virus to stop, and sometimes people just want someone to blame it on.
We've been quite privileged and quite lucky to not be in the situation of others where people have been subject to mean comments.
To fix the problem, I would like the government to give the Chinese more and more protection.
And the police need to definitely do more better.
I feel like we need to remember the British values a bit more. So I've drawn this picture. You've got tolerance for different cultures and religion. I feel like we don't talk about these values enough in our daily lives.
Even if to you it feels like a joke and you're just playing around and just saying jokes for the fun of it, to the person you're directing it to, they're feeling something very different.
If you were like me and you got the nasty comments, would you like it?
Now, if you want to find out more about this story or what the government say they're doing about it, then head over to the Newsround website. And if you are upset by what you've heard, you can get loads of advice and help there as well.